fancy intro music. Yeah! Woohoo!
Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to another Star Trek Fleet Command video. Today, covering M47, the second part of Deep Space Nine, the part that, honestly, I'm really excited about because of what's inside of it, the content we're going to discuss here. And as we were going through our previews, content creators really enjoyed the content itself, assuming that there are no problems, assuming there's no critical failures, assuming it all works, which, as we know, is sometimes a pretty extreme assumption. I do want to remind y'all that if you're catching this early in the morning, 12 p.m. Central Standard Time on our Twitch channel, giving away 5 battle passes. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. Any player can participate, any player can win. We always love doing that. But let's go ahead and talk about what this is going to have in it. Before we do that, though, I gotta give a shout out to the sponsor of this video. We talk about them, Amazon coins. Y'all go check it out real quick, and we'll be right back. Hey there, everybody. Today's video is sponsored by Amazon coins, and the Amazon App Store, where you can now take this game, Star Trek Fleet Command, download it to the Amazon App Store and get big savings on all of your purchases up to 20%. We gotta love those big savings. And if you are an Android, Amazon Fire Tablet, etc. user, you can download the Amazon Store for free and get started. Now, the 20% savings sounds too good to be true. And let me tell you, it's not. If you buy the coins, these are the savings you're getting. And we know how things are in this game. If you want to progress bigger, faster, stronger, particularly on the faster side, investing in your account is the way to do that. And if you can get a 20% kickback, as you can see here, why not take advantage of it? Because all you gotta do is click that content creator link down in the description, comment section, take advantage of this. And this is something I've been waiting on for a long time. Amazon coins has been available for all kinds of different games, and 3 easy steps. All you gotta do, get the coins for yourself, saving up to 20% on your purchases, then download the game in the Amazon App Store, which, again, Fire tablets, Androids, etc. And then last but not least, go in and spend your coins as you normally would in your regular store. That's how you get your savings. So whether you're buying an elite battle pass or whether you're just getting that new ship refit for your D4, doesn't matter. You're going to want to get it through the Amazon App Store using Amazon coins. Shout out. Woo! All right, everybody. So we're back again. Check out that Amazon App Store. And let's talk about the content here, which finally, for those of you waiting, there's a new faction entering the game, the Bajoran Faction. And I'm really curious to see what players think about this. A lot of people are talking about, hey, well, there's a Dominion faction, Cardassian faction, and maybe more factions could come. But got a new faction called the Bajorans, which also have new solo Armada targets. You know what? Let's just go through it one by one, starting with the Bajoran faction. So M47 will introduce Bajorans, a new faction, which players can progress by defeating Jem'Hadar hostiles. So a type of loop that you're familiar with, hostile grinding loop, but keep up. And solar armadas in Dominion space. So, very important notes here. Bajoran faction will have a new faction store, offering many rewards to claim while increasing Bajoran reputation. Among the new rewards are Bajoran favors. So, Bajoran favors are essentially like permanent exocomps or researches, but it's built into the Bajoran tree, which I actually really like. So, even though you just got a starbase tree last month, you're getting another type of tree here, but some really cool features in there, including some things that free-to-play players are going to want to grind for. And I'm telling you, there's some good stuff. Everybody talks about, well, why do the whales get everything? There's some stuff in there that I think that you're going to really enjoy, but we'll do a full faction unveiling type video here. So I don't want to spend too much time there, but I will just say this, that if you're looking for content, like as a player, this I think is a great way to start introducing various things. I'm a big fan of what we're doing here, and I'm really, really curious to see what everybody else thinks, but I'm gonna wait till obviously y'all all have it before we get too detailed. Anyway, moving to solar armadas, this is something I'm very, very excited about. In the new Dominion space, there'll be advisors which commanders can defeat by creating solo armadas. Just you, just me. If only if there was people dropping hints about solo armadas and videos, we could know what to do. Solar armadas require a single commander to bring with them 3 of their best ships and take it on alone. So not only are you getting solo armadas, but you're able to bring multiple ships to an armada. So for me, it's gonna be the Valdor, my Enterprise, and then probably my Augur. So having all 3 of these there, running armadas, is going to be a lot of fun. And while I do love armadas as a group, this is something that I think is going to work out really well. And I do want to add some information that is not here. You will be getting enough, if you're active, to do 1 uncommon per day. I think every 3 days to do a rare. So sourcing is actually pretty good when it comes to these and really incentivizes you participating in them often and early. And if you grind through these, you can expect to start unlocking Bajoran favors within probably a couple weeks. So this is not something that's made to be like a 10, 15,000 Armadas equal 1 research type of thing. It is designed to be a new daily edition. There will be new dailies getting updated here soon, but then also now this is going to have a direct impact on what you're doing moving forward. So I actually am pretty happy about that, pretty excited about that. This is a feature that when they explained it to us and when we saw it, I immediately went, this has the potential to be really, really good. I'm excited. Hopefully you're excited. Please let me know what you think in the comment section down below. The Alliance Starbase is getting an extension as well. For those curious, previously the max on a Starbase was level 14. That's going up to level 24. Also getting new plasma storms, a new type of plasma called active plasma, which brings up our 3rd type of mining resource, a salvage yard module, which you can earn bonus Cardassian loot, and 2 new prime nodes coming in, bonus Alliance rep and bonus Cardassian loot. So you do have a couple of paid options for all of you who love paying for things early on. Let's get to our new officers. This is something I also am really excited about. You have a new strike team set, starting off with Gul Dukat as your epic. You've got the Prefect of Bajor, chance of applying hull breach to player ships on combat if an interceptor. Remember, hull breach in the background gives you a 1.5 multiplier on top of a critical build. So you have damage, then you multiply it by your critical percentage, and then you multiply it by that hull breach multiplier. Get you some pretty big boom booms. And then officer ability is Manic Ambition. Shot count for 5 rounds if on an interceptor gets increased and hit by a player ship with hull breach up to 50% when maxed out. This has deadly potential. We love hull breach here. At least I love hull breach here. Do you love hull breach? Let's say moving in to Damar, your rare. So I guess we need to change it on the screen here. Damar, your turn, buddy. Damar has got cast maneuver, critical chance boosting if an interceptor with each critical hit made on a player ship with hull breach. I'm not real big on the Dominion Collaborator, but it's okay. And then Liquid Courage, critical damage of any player ships with hull breach for 3 rounds when critical hit by an interceptor. That's a pretty significant boost, y'all. If you remember how this works, pretty significant boost. So this is a critical hull breach build for interceptors. They've said, and they've really pushed, that they did a lot of math to make sure it's balanced versus strike team. So for you interceptor lovers, D4s, Kelvins, Pylums, and up and beyond, Northcuts, it's gonna be a good crew for you. Pay attention. And then finally, the one I think that's so tough because I love all 3 of these characters, but now we've got Plain Simple Garrick. So Plain Simple Garrick Captain's Maneuver is a boost to kinetic weapons damage each round if on an interceptor. Again, not the biggest Captain's Maneuver, but officer ability, Outcast Spy. Critical chance each round if on an interceptor when fighting players with hull breach. Very, very significant. Think Honor Guard Warp. All together, this is going to make an extremely deadly and extremely powerful critical hull breach build for interceptors. So really curious to see people getting this unlocked, which has a new type of unlock loop this month, which we'll talk about in our live streams and everything. But all of these really, really bueno. I'm very excited about these as a whole. Moving down to missions, I wanted to really highlight this. I've been told that everybody will basically get the missions, as in, like, I think they're all set for level 10 and above. So a lot of the complaints that we've been having and passing up in terms of feedback from what y'all have said, I believe, and I will verify this after the video, but because it's not listed here, but when we had our discussion, it was, this is not like a level 35 plus. Everybody's going to have access to the missions early on with the Bajoran Faction, 10 core for DS9, and then there will be side missions for, I think, high levels, but your core will start at a lower level. You got your battle pass, which of course is going to be battle pass focused frames and avatars. And then here's your list of bug fixes and improvements. Issue or mission reward icons and ship upgrade visual effects and alliances can relocate the starbase before it was built and blah, 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 blah. So quite a few of them getting added in. Syndicate level 30, that's a big one, honestly, even though many of you aren't there. It's a big one. Salvage refit for the Enterprise, not cloaking. Territory capture services cannot be activated. I know many of you have been talking to me about that quite a bit. A lot of bug fixes. I mean, a lot of bug fixes. I wish they would throw some of the ones that I would consider important at the very top. But yeah, quite a few of very, very important research or very important bugs getting fixed in this round. And many of you should notice a lot of your hostiles are working better. So hopefully that has been fixed for you as well. Improvements, extended zoom is now better. Auto-activated buffs on the mana to be viewed in your management screen. Then localization, and then a balance to submissions, and then finally localization of the alliance tabs. That's the quick and dirty of what we have here in the game. Really curious to see what everybody else thinks so far. Again, we do have this wonderful error to start the game out, y'all. Wonderful error 15. It's my favorite of the errors. I'm sorry, error number 5. I'm probably going to do, maybe if this persists, I'll do a contest. Who comes up with the best Mambo number 5 / default error number 5 mashup? Whoever does that, maybe we'll put them in a video. But hopefully it gets it fixed. Arc launch technically hasn't started. We've still got like, I don't know, 4 hours. So yay! Bump, 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 bump. We love this game. Live long and prosper, everybody. Stay safe with the Space Cowboys. Deuces, that's me. We'll see how this thing plays out. Catch you on the next one.
An even better outro than the intro. For the Empire and glory to your house.